guys, I can't wait. I ordered chickens a month ago, and they said they will be here in August. Well, I can't wait. So I found a friend of mine who have chickens, and she has some fertile eggs. And I had this incubator sitting in my garage from when my brother used to live with me. We went to a wholesale place, and they were selling things for $1, and this just happened to be, it was brand new. This just happened to be one of the things that he bought for $1. Like he's gonna incubate some eggs. Not. Anyway, and I've got my heat pad under here because I was told that these things are not really consistent with their heat. And this is 37.5 Celsius, which is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to go with my YouTube people that I generally go with and put a heat pad under here to regulate the heat. I need to get me a thermostat to put inside so that I can see what the temperature is, and I will get that within the next couple of days. But this is day 1 of the eggs in here. I have all 12 in there. First, I didn't think I was going to be able to get all 12 because it was kind of tight. But then, and I'm going to raise it up so you can see. But then I went back and looked at it again, and the other one went in there just fine. Now this will rotate. This tray goes back and forth to rotate the eggs like so. So, make sure I put it back in the right place. Yeah, I did. See that buzzer going off because the temperature started to drop. Day 2, and it looked like it turned. I probably should have marked the top of the eggs to make sure that this thing is turning them. So it's not too late. It's day 2. I think I'm gonna get a pencil and mark the top of each egg. It's holding temperature. So we're good there. So let me mark the top of each egg. Okay, that's it, guys. Day 2. Stay tuned. Okay, this is day 3, and as you can see, the X that I put on the top has moved on all of the eggs, so they are turning. We don't have to worry about them not turning, and the tray has moved. I've watched it, and it's going. No, this is day 4. I've watched it go back and forth, back and forth. It was over here this morning. When I got home, it was halfway over there, and then now it's almost all the way over there. So yeah, it's working. Okay, the red light is going off, and that is at 38. It was at 37.5, but that's only 98 degrees Fahrenheit. So I pumped it up because I want it right between 100, 102. So we're gonna stay right here for now, and yeah, I'm gonna see what happens with it at that temperature. So, well, it's just the plastic. Okay, guys, I'll come back on day 8. I won't be taking any more pictures after this. It'll be day 8. Okay, guys, what I'm doing here is candling the eggs to see if they are viable and if they have an embryo in them, and if the chicken is developing. If it's a clear egg, you'll notice that I'm going to take those out because they're not fertile. If it's an egg where it did not fully develop, it may not be dark or moving, then I'll take those out too. But I can tell you now that most of these eggs were fertile and they had chicks in them that were moving. So, as a matter of fact, all 12 of them were. And I actually made a mistake and pulled 2 of them out that were fertile. Okay? So, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, and share our videos so that you can see everything that we do here at Genesis Farm Homestead. The best way to support us and help us out is to share and like our videos. So thank you, and I'll see you in a few. Okay. Hey guys, I know you all can see that I've got 2 incubators going here with eggs in them. And I got several eggs that I picked up, fertile eggs that I need to put in this incubator. And I got another incubator in my laundry room. My laundry room is big enough for me to put, I've got my freeze dryer in there, and I need to get another table and put it in there. And then I can add incubators in there. So I'm gonna move this back, this over here, move it back a little bit. And then this one, I am going to move it. This is what we have. We have 16 eggs on May 21st. On 8 days from May 21st, it's going to be May 29th. That's when I'm going to do my first candling. 18 days when I do my lockdown, it's going to be June 8th. And 21 days would be June 11th, which is hatch day. Okay? So, let's look at the eggs that I already have in here. I have chicken eggs. I put them in on 5/7. That's these right here. At 10:30 at night. So I gave it an extra day. I gave 10 days for the candling. All 12 appeared with chick. They appeared, looked like they were. But, however, when I did my candling, last night I did a candling, which was the 20th, which would have been, let's see, 17, 18, 19, 20, which would have been 13 days, and there were 2 non-viable and 10 with chick. Okay, so on the 25th, then I'll go in there on the 25th, and I'll lock down. That'll be the 18 days. This one, I'll go in there, take the rollers out, put the eggs down on the flat surface, fill the channel up with water, and open it all the way up, and let them stay in there for another 3 days. And hatch day is going to be the 21st. Okay? Let me put on here, fill water. Now my quail eggs, and I wrote myself a reminder to, when candling, remove unfertile eggs. And I'll do that on day 18. I'll remove anything that's unfertile, that's not moving. On day 18, I'll candle those 12 again, because I didn't take the 2 out that didn't appear to be viable. I left them in there. But what I'll do is I'll candle them again, and if they're still unviable, then I'll take them out before I lock down. Okay, the quail eggs, May 17th, up here, was when I put them in at 4 p.m. 44 eggs, and I stacked them, okay? And then, because quail eggs are so little, and this thing, instead of turning, it rolls and the eggs turn. It rolls, so I felt like that would be safe to stack them. May 31st will be 15 days. That'll be the day that I lock down. I do not have a candling date for the quail, because you don't have to, because these quail eggs are moving. When I look in there and I see, and it's been what, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, it's been 4 days, and I already see life moving around in there. And I don't know, y'all, it could be the tray sliding, because it slides back and forth to turn them. I don't know if that's what's moving them or not, but it looked like I stand here too long looking for it to be just that. So I think that they're viable. I'll candle them when I get ready to lock them down on day 15. Okay, so, and then the 31st, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, on June 3rd will be hatch day. And I'll give them until June 5th to completely hatch. Okay, so that's what we have. And I've got things written down here like ways to profit from quail eggs. You can pickle the eggs, smoke the meat, and pet food. Pluto's food is gonna come from a lot of these chickens and quail that I'm getting ready to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set up this other one, get these other eggs in, because I've got these eggs up here, and I've got these eggs right here. I just want to go ahead and get these all in, so that we can go ahead and start trying to get our brooders built and get all of this stuff together. They said you should take the pointed side and turn it down. However, some of these you can't even tell which is the pointed side, because they're rounded. So I just do the best I can. I don't make a big deal out of it, okay? So I'm gonna take these, which is 5, 10, 15, 20 eggs, and I'm gonna put them in my 30 egg incubator, my 30 egg machine, the other one that I bought. Okay, so thank you for watching, and if you want to see more videos from Genesis Homestead Farm, subscribe, like, and hit that bell. And I can't wait. I'm having a greenhouse painted right now. I can't wait to get you all back in there to see what I'm getting ready to do with that. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, there are holes in the top of 2 of them. That one and that one. They are pipping, trying to come out. See if I see any in the others. No. Nope. Oh, I can hear. Well, people, we have some chickens. And I did, here's another one trying to hatch right here. Right there. And one of these eggs was moving earlier. I think it's this one right here. Not sure. One of these. But yeah, we got five so far, and the others are still trying to hatch. Today was day 21, so we're gonna see what we get.